Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We're up and running then. Cherki! And he thumps it clear. Oh, cracking ball. Palhinha, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's an imaginative pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And he's opted for the long pass. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He'll try from distance! Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And RZ take the lead!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Openda is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Fabian Ruiz tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Lukaku. Big chance! Quality ball. Van de Ven. And this is Lukaku. He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is just off target. Tacho calmly anticipates. And he's forced to go back. 15 minutes till half-time. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
AZ clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rodgers. And here's Openda. Can he get it through? Joao Palhinha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's going for goal! And no, just off target. Back in possession and ready to go again. Looking to play him in. That's the keeper's ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he welcomes it in. Good ball, good take.
Openda really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Fabian Ruiz. Kubo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull clear here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So your views on the first half?
AZ really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
AZ firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21.
So we're off again.
7. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20. El dorsal 11.
Ball's gone out of play. Oh, what a ball! Referee's given a throw. De Vrij is there to clear. And that's another good win of the ball. Caresses it through. Has a look up and drives it forward. Tacho spots it and intercepts. Fabian Ruiz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fabian Ruiz. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. De Vrij is there, and he can get that clear. Taken back almost at once. And that has not gone well. Aims beyond the defence, and he's worked it through. And he's managed to get free. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so...
And the finish! It's in!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given him an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Howson with the clearance. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Howson makes the interception. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Olise. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. That looks a cracking ball. Chance! And that's a tidy finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 99.
So here comes a substitution.
El dorsal 19.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Barrios, nicely shaped ball. He can run onto that. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And no, that was never going to make it. Kubo. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Rashford. Thinks one through. Olise. They get a throw in. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rashford. And the ball's come loose here. Oh no, this does not look good. And that has left him in a heap. And it's been given away. It's Rashford! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's going to go a long way.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism.
And a chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Two
24.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
He's through here. Mignon claims comfortably.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ferran Torres. And it's Danilo. And that's a throw-in. Great vision. He's found space here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Elise is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Barcelona desperately searching for the winner here. Oh, good-looking ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's trying to hit the front line here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Barrios. And it's Rashford. Mendes cuts it out. And that's it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things already rolling. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players to get the ball out of defence at that high tempo.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Openda's cross. And he's taking no chances there. Plays the ball back. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And he's there to retrieve it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Radetzky clears. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rodgers. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
AZ clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that.
Big chance! Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Played out to the left flank. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, this ended up in no man's land. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Openda really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's been cut out, well played.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely worked. Openda! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Van de Ven. Lukaku is onto it in a flash. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona have broken through, it's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Burmo. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed.
It's Lukaku! Absolutely fantastic from Lukaku! About as smooth as it gets. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Nice looking ball. De Vrij gets over and intercepts. Burmo. And it's Neves. Rodgers. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Openda. And that was very necessary.
Pretty robust defending.
João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. He's found a way, shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Malik Fofana clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's a poor one.
Habrá un minuto de
It's a
descuento.
throw-in. Played into the box. In comes the corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's there to clear it. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
AZ really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So we're into the second 45. Back towards the middle.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Fofana. Burma. Oh, Burmo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Openda. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Eze. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's gone loose. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Openda. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Openda probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
7.
can now
El
introduce
dorsal
the
21.
first of their substitutes.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 19.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Eze.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now he's off and running. And here's Ferran Torres. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Olise engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for a run-up. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He is through here, and he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
It's a searching pass. That's put paid to the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's definitely not his best. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Harrison spots it and intercepts. Well read, nice interception. AZ are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Lukaku, and the shot's on here. Ferran Torres is flagged offside.
Cambio de
The
jugadores
two
en el
coaches
Barcelona.
are signalling changes
El
here,
dorsal
both at the
99,
same time.
El dorsal 10 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 13. Cambio de jugadores.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's found space here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Floated through. And he thumps it clear. Chance here to counter. That has been cut short.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he welcomes it in. And it's made its way to him. Looking to play him in. Juranovic puts a cross in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's had it taken off him. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Lukaku. And he's quick to get rid.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. And no, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? This looks promising. Well, that looks a decent... And a chance! It is close, but that is the last of it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Your reflections then, Jim? Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game despite it.